very careful. Don't make any wrong moves.
Can you stop following me around, ghosties? Professor Husher usually wears clothes that look like this. Microfiche reader. There's three. There are 3 in the newspaper archive. Use. Microfiche reader. There's 3. Rolls, film scattered about everywhere. Okay, next room. No, that's not the room. Any bad sounds? Doesn't sound like. Great. Let's sneak in here. I think these materials belong to Professor Lowry. What a bitch, just as well. Passed her class ages ago. Doesn't look like anything important. Think it's safe? Read. LeGrant Amsberg, wealthy but fallen on hard times during the 20th century. What happened? Death of Argos LeGrant. Check records and investigate the family. Past and present. Heirs, distant relatives. I have to find out about his life, but also his death. March 17th. Omar mentioned Professor Husher liked this type of painting. Could he have been here? Probably. It's like one room I haven't been in yet, and that's the microfiche room. So. So the old shit's gonna be in the back. Let's get those microfiches. It's a microfiche machine. So March 3rd, week 17. Oh. I'm getting my days mixed up. And then 1930, right? $1913. Either was.
What the fuck? God, I better wait up.
Yeesh.
What the hell was that?
Horror. That's what that was. Nope. Nope, still creepy. Oh, maybe if I turned on my thing, that would help. Okay, I think it's safe now. To the other microfiche machine. Okay. 17. Let's try this again. 3. 13. There we go. I need the crime reports. Great, I found the news story Professor Husher was looking for. I've got to get out of here. LeGrant Amsberg family dies. Argos LeGrant, the LeGrant family heir and owner of the business conglomerate LGA Inc., has died in mysterious circumstances, along with his wife and elder daughter, who was 8 years old. The events took place late last night in the family's holiday home, where they were spending some time in spring after a well-known magnate had been on a trip. Although the authorities have said very little in their public statements about the lines of investigation, and the lines of investigation are open. The strongest theory so far is that the family has been the victim of a violent robbery, with the only survivor being the younger daughter, Adriane, who is safe and sound under the care of police officers. Let's get out of here. Run away. There we go.
There's something here. A note from a certain Sylvia that says, Professor Husher, remember to pick up your typewriter and the rest of your belongings from the library desk. This is the university library. If you need your own space, you can use your office. If Husher left documents in there, It may be worth taking a peek, too.
This might have something to do with Husher's investigation.
Let me see. Oh, God, did you read that? Argos Legrand, heir to the Legrand family and owner of the LGA Incorporated business conglomerate, has died under mysterious circumstances along with his wife and 8-year-old daughter. It occurred last night at the family's holiday home, where they were spending part of the spring after the famous magnate's most recent trip. While police remain open-minded in their official statements and maintain that all lines of inquiry remain open, popular theories suggest that the family fell victim to a violent robbery, leaving the younger daughter, Ariadne, the sole survivor. She is currently safe in police custody. Oh my God, they're all dead. This is a dead end. Husher left some documents at the library. Maybe there's something there. It's all that's left to check.
Grace, I pick you.
I'll go take a look. You check out what else is in that notebook. It's too quiet, even for a library.
All right. These notes have been all crossed out. This does not help.
Wait. What?
Nope. Not a fan.
Shit. Where did that thing come from?
Hell. Okay, that one's broken. Okay. So avoid those areas. Someone has latched the trapdoor from the other side. Okay, I'll have to go around from the other side then. Oops. Push to hit or down. Alright. In which Aten was typically depicted as a sun disk emanating a radial series of arms ending in hands, each hand held by an Ankh, a symbol of life, and collected offerings. Although no anthropomorphic images otherwise common in Egyptian mythology have been preserved, and some of these sun disk depictions have been. As part of his religious revolution, not only did Akhenaten get rid of all such humanoid depictions, he also created, according to many Egyptologists, the first monotheistic religion. He named the pharaoh as God's sole representative on earth, thus disbanding and discrediting the priesthood. Although all of these changes could be explained as a consequence of the turbulent political situation of that time, the truth is that there are gaps in this understanding, which scholars have not overlooked. For instance, no one knows why Akhenaten suddenly decided to transform the way temples had been until then, closed dark, where the concealment of the divine was paramount, into expansive open-air temples where good lighting was the most important thing. There are also strange depictions where Aten is replaced or perhaps opposed by a dark anthropomorphic figure also emanating as a radial series of arms, but in whose hands the Ankh does not appear. Sometimes these radial elements or arms do not have hands and have an ending. Interesting. I'm actually about to be entirely caught up on a podcast about ancient Egyptian history, and I learned about a lot about Akhenaten. Although there is proof that he did, that people were practicing, like cults of Ra and stuff, but not extremely important to this. Oh, I can't get up that way. Okay. Now I gotta be extra careful because the spoopies will want to get me. Okay, up we go. Fixed it. Nope. Oh, there we go. I fixed it.
It's gonna stay that way. I don't think I can pull it up again.
Alright, let's fix this as well.
One less thing to do. Now I have to check the monitors again.
Also, his wife, Nefertiti, had to fix everything after he died. She became king. She was King Nefer-Aten? Nefer-Aten? Something like that. She brought the Ra cults and the Osiris cults back afterwards. Because lo and behold, deciding that you're just going to do away with the whole religious system that's been for like ever doesn't go over very well. Damn it, that's not the one I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. Time to figure out how to make it over there without getting eaten. I'm at the end of anyway, the Boy King. My brain cannot handle all of the consonants and syllables right now. Tutankhamun? There we go. That was the wrong
It's
way.
getting stronger. Gotta be careful. That must be Professor Husher's desk. All right. Just a little more.
Natura Tenebrosa, Edgar Odell, and William Lesage. Sinister nature.
Natura Tenebrosa. What's this? Oh shit, I'm getting out of here.
Probably a good idea. Spoopy.
There was another book about Argos Legrand in the library. A compilation of research trips written by two of his associates in the early 1900s. Sinister Nature was a kind of narration of Legrand's frustrated trips in search of paranormal phenomena, with one of the last pages marked by Husher, the cursed concert, St. Cecilia's Abbey. St. Cecilia, the patron saint of music. I'm not sure what Husher wanted when he set out in Legrand's footsteps, or how long he planned on doing it. But it was a start. The best place to start looking, before it gets too late.
You get to be Sebastian P. Husher. He's 54, he's got a lighter and eccentric character. With traditional tastes, Husher is a prolific writer of historical fiction who combines literary creation with a professorship at the State University of Arts and Humanities. He is used to traveling all over the world, investigating little-known events that provide the inspiration for his future works. However, his most recent journey has turned out to be very different from the rest.
Isaac, my dear friend, you don't know what you've done with that cursed music box. By the time you tried to warn me, we had all heard the music. Now I find myself trapped in a tragic race against time. I had a hunch. I thought that perhaps by returning the box to you... Damn it, I've been such a fool. I lied, Isaac. I'm sorry. I just need you to hold on while I find a way to make things right. I left the house without telling Catherine. How could I possibly explain something like this? I thought she'd never believe me, and I was wrong. But now it's too late. I only hope you're all safe, and that you will find a way to forgive me. I must put an end to this once and for all. For my family, for you, and for my own sake. Argos Legrand. Everything revolves around that name. He was the person who had the box crafted and picked out the melody. I know he died in 1913. Newspapers of the day reported a violent burglary in his home. Everyone died, save for Ariadne, who was just a baby at the time. The case was closed, but something just doesn't add up. The police investigation was far too short-lived, and the bodies were not buried, but incinerated. I believe they were trying to hide the truth. I discovered that the book, Natura Tenebrosa, was written by two of Legrand's collaborators. The same two who followed him across Europe, researching all matter of ridiculous legends, all equally far-fetched. The last case in the book speaks of Legrand's last journey, on which he embarked just before making the music box. I've followed in his footsteps for weeks now, visiting every place, following every lead about that melody. Alas, I have reached the last leg of this journey, in the north. I find myself among the deserted ruins of St. Cecilia's Abbey, now covered in snow. Here, in 1912, the annual concert in honor of the patron saint of music was held. Legrand was not there at the time, but he came to investigate soon after. Every single person who attended that concert died or disappeared in mysterious circumstances, and the Abbey has been abandoned ever since. The connection is clear. I know there must be something here, a clue I can pursue. If not, I don't dare think about the future. I can barely distinguish what's real from what's not. Something is watching me, following me, drawing closer and closer by the day. The melody still haunts me. Its notes echo constantly in my head. With each passing minute, they sound more ghastly and foreign. I see darkness all around me, and shadows lurking in the corners. I see my world merging with something else. I see another place. The black figure. I feel it's here with me.
Who'll be? Interlude, end of the row.
Time to move. I have to find it.
Let's grab what's ever blocking the toilet. Ew. Plumbing system is extremely complicated for just a few toilets. Foul-smelling dark liquid is running all over the surface of the table. It hasn't worked. Water isn't getting through to here. No, stop. I get it. Doesn't work. No, can't open that one. Alright. It is locked. No, I'll take a hoe. It's locked. Can't open that one. Can't open that one. It is jammed shut. There we go.
I'm glad I lit this. It's nice and warm.
Alright. I guess I need to go and explore some more. There are a few utensils on the table. Dirty dishes just left there. Bookcase doesn't seem to be fixed like the others, and the corners are worn. Plants can grow in these cans. What's this? It looks like a spring from some sort of hydraulic system. I think that pressing springs started the water flowing, but there's not enough getting through to that way. Okay. So now I can go and push all the levers. I don't think I need that one. There's one here. I need to try the other one. Up the stairs we go. Oh, that's not creepy. Not a fan. Yeah, right way. Some days ago, now, I observed the brothers performing a strange ritual. They took turns to sit in front of a mirror and facing the lamp and then putting it out. This shall remain written testimony of everything that has been discovered and that has been passed on to me, as it may prove valuable to whomsoever finds it. Sitting in front of the mirror, they observe their own reflection and everything behind them. Then they then proceed to put the lamp out or dim its flame to the point that the eyes are blinded by the previous glow, no longer see. Thereupon they light it once more and again observe their reflections and everything behind them, repeating this process several times. And sometimes, God help us, the reflection shown in the mirror isn't what it should be. I can't begin to describe the horrors that appear. The mere act of committing them to paper is an insult to our Lord. But what I can say is that the more frequently these horrors appear, the closer they are, and the less time we have until they are no longer only reflections.
I hope he can't get it open.
Okay, we're going this way then. It seems I am in the priest chambers. Lovely.
If this works, let's see how much I have left.
Not much, dude. Bad idea. To be continued.